Boris Johnson worsels, and as Meghan pulls away from the Scobie race, a letter identifying two senior royals who are said to have voiced concerns about her son's skin tone is not sent to Scobie. Hi and welcome to our site, where you can get the most recent information on your favorite celebrities and royal family members. If this is your first visit, please be sure to enable alerts and subscribe. Though the former Suit actress kicked things off with a visit on Oprah Winfrey's program, she did not want them to be named. The royal family is considering taking legal action after Scobie revealed he had seen the names on letters exchanged, according to sources close to her. She never intended for the individuals to be publicly identified. The scandal that has erupted over a Dutch edition claims the two senior royals discussed Prince Archie's skin color before he was born has not been commented on by the royals. According to the source, Boris Johnson called Scobie a trackmonger and total rubbish last night, telling Buckingham Palace not to pursue any legal action that strikes me as a mistake. The letter mentioned in the Dutch edition of Endgame was not leaked to Scobie by members of the Duke and Duchess's team. The attempt to repress the identity appears to acknowledge that there has been some sort of violation, that someone has actually said anything that warrants public censure, and that, to the best of my understanding, there was no transgression. The epic hoo-ha he asked is partially because it is meant to be a hoo-ha, not least by the author. To suggest differently would be to commit another transgression against 21st century standards and to blurt out odious remarks. People have had enough. Whatever royal mentioned anything about Archie, I don't know which one, was definitely not racist. It is time to put an end to this foolishness and redraw the lines between the ugly aspects of racism and prejudice, which are protected by several laws, and the innocent human thought and behavior patterns that are being mocked by the cancel culture. According to the Netherlands edition of a recent book about the royal family, Prince Harry and his wife Meghan's then unborn son's skin tone was allegedly the subject of speculation by King Charles and the Princess of Wales. Officially, Scobie is a journalist who loves Sussex, but off the books, he is a jacquard polo shirt influencer. Nothing becomes a contemporary historian like that. I can't even believe we are getting ahead of ourselves. I want to state the facts, but I believe it is important to hold off on passing judgment for the time being. Scobie claimed to have been living in an emotional bubble for the last 10 days. Scobie's book, according to the publisher, is an insightful analysis of the British monarchy as it exists now. Go ahead and imagine the royal family with its unpopular king, ambitious and power-hungry heir, and frightened queen who would do everything to save her reputation, not to mention the prince who had to flee his own country after being betrayed by it. Do they have what it takes to bring it back? For everyone who ordered the word salad, the Windsor should continue to expand. There are several language editions of this book available, but only in Dutch. Both Charles and Kate are identified as the parties in question in the material it includes. The Mail at her house has located one of the unfortunate Dutch translators, who claims she only translated what the publishers, the Dutch company Zander Ugivers Scobie, put in front of her. This was shown to Dutch TV. Since I am unable to read Dutch, I haven't had a chance to examine the text for myself. However, I'm certain that the publisher has corrected any translation issues. In the Netherlands, industrial levels of regulation are taking place in a number of chemical vats. Music, at this moment.